Welcome, everybody. This is the read-through for Roy Gets Played.
Act 2. Everybody should be seated besides Ert, who is standing on the center stage platform.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sherpalas and Dingus, welcome. Thank you all for coming to tonight's illuminated story. Our story comes from our very talented Barthur Tiller. Tonight's story will be a tragedy based on a true story. I give to you an odyssey into night. Actors, take your places.
John and Jane stand up and walk to the stage platform. John pulls a flask and takes a swig.
Is that to help the nerves?
No, he is an alcoholic.
Oh, neat.
How thrilling to capture a glimpse into how these runes work and a taste of home life?
Why is Roy want a taste?
To know. The feeling?
With Tara?
Wait, what? Oh, it's about to begin. Roy smiles, looking at Tara.
Interesting.
Ert goes behind the stage platform again. Does work. John and Jane step onto the stage platform. The stage lights dim. Ert pulls out the stage manager rune and holds it up. It glows, then inserts into the stage. Once it is in, the lights come up on the center platform. John and Jane appear to be taking control of. Then their heads fall. The lights change and the story starts as soon as the lights go to black. Lights come up. JB is walking around the edge of the stage platform to indicate JB walking home.
Ah, home at last. It has been a very long and vigorous day. Seems like years since I have been back, and yet it was this morning that I felt the warmth of my four walls. Only a little distance left, but this is the hardest stretch of the whole journey. My arms feel limp. My chest aches like a vessel held together by only 2 bolts. My feet work the hardest, each step as if I walk on the sun, a sizzle of pain with every step. My knees were creaking, my back is a pile of regrets, my rear is far behind, and my head, oh my poor head, feels heavy and pounding, like an army of children learning what drums are. But to earn an honest wage, the job must be completed, just as my father before me. I work with the family motto, pumping in my aching chest. Be the first to work, the last to finish. Thankfully, I am finished for today. Now to restore my body to fighting condition, to tackle another long and vigorous day tomorrow.
JB stops and reaches for his keys to unlock his front door, but stops before doing so.
Did I forget to lock the door?
JB pushes the door open, which has cracked open a little bit.
It is unlocked. A sight odd to see, since my mind is a tight fort of retention and remnants.
JB walks onto the stage platform and shuts the door behind him. J.O. is sitting hidden to JB. Once JB shuts the door, J.O. start to hum.
What is that noise? My mind must be playing a fool. For the mind often grows bored, so it creates things to entertain itself. Always nonsense. Ah, there's my friend, the majestic armchair of comfort. Receive me, my savior of my worries.
JB sits down on his chair and closes his eyes content. J.O. notices and starts strategically crawling to behind of JB's chair, continuing to hum the whole time. Once arriving behind JB's chair, J.O. rises to her feet with an evil intent in her eyes and face.
The sound seems to grow closer, or has my mind increased the intensity of its prank?
J.O. stops humming. J.O. gets even closer to JB, then takes a big whiff of JB's hair. Satisfaction.
What the juke is that?
J.O. hides behind the chair and out of sight of JB.
Am I being haunted by the dead? My mind and I are now both on the defense. So what else could it be? How does one summon an unwanted spirit? Blood?
JB looks down at his hand.
Yeah, that is not happening. All right, just come out. I grow impatient of all supernatural mock shit. Rise, spirit, and depart again.
Still hiding.
No.
Yes.
No, I will not.
You will.
No.
You are behind my chair.
Zol, your warrior. Intuitions.
J.O. slowly rises up behind the chair.
I am Tiresias.
Miss Oracle?
No, I am a dead old person.
2 of those words are correct. How did you get in? My door was locked.
Not important. I have been summoned to tell you how to return home.
This is my home.
Not without your gem of Ithaca.
You mean Mythica?
No, fool. Penelope.
Okay, Oracle. I have had a long day and had no intention to be part of your weird old memory role plays.
J.O. changes her voice and makes a seductive pose.
Not even for your Penelope.
What are you doing?
J.O. rubs the chair.
Come home, Odysseus.
I must now burn the chair.
J.O. stops rubbing the chair, mad.
Not our home, Odysseus.
Leave, and I will pretend nothing ever happened.
Fine.
J.O. slowly goes to the door. She opens it. Pause. Then slams the door and locks the door.
Whatever suits you, my love.
J.O. runs to the bathroom and slams the door. A locking noise is heard.
What the?
Odysseus!
J.B. runs to the bathroom door.
Come out of there, right now, or I will call the law keepers. Your choice, Oracle.
But, Odysseus, the gods cannot save you tonight.
Says you old nut job.
J.B. marches to his chair and picks up a phone-looking device and dials a number. Rings.
Hello, law keepers? I'm calling to report a break-in. Yes, it's the Oracle. Who else?
The sound of a bathtub running can be heard.
What was that? No, I need you to get her out of here, now!
The sound of a sink running can be heard.
Yeah, haha, the funniest. Do your job!
The sound of a toilet flushing repeatedly can be heard.
Hold on, what is she doing?
J.B. puts down the phone and walks to the bathroom door.
That is familiar.
Roy, watching and trying to remember things will overload your head.
Did you say something, Mr. Roy?
Nothing.
Oracle, what is going on in there?
J.B. looks down and sees water and jumps.
She is trying to flood my house!
The sea grows angry with you. The great Poseidon declares war upon Odysseus and all those in his company.
You delusional Sherpala, do you think this is a game?
Sea.
This is not funny.
The sea does not jest, but if provoked will wreck your ship with you in it.
J.B. pounds on the door.
Oracle, let me in!
Ah, provoked. A foolish choice.
J.O. slams the door open, nailing J.B. on the head, who falls down. J.B. looks dazed. J.O. runs to the chair and jumps into it.
Ouch!
Roy, are you okay?
Shh, we're trying to watch. Stop attempting anything else.
Oh, it's nothing, I think.
J.B. sits up holding his head.
Oh, my head.
J.B. starts to crawl towards the chair to get to the phone.
What is this coming to my island? Agula. Gululu. What was it called?
Must call for help.
Oh, gee. What was it? Neither mind. Oh, it's a man. A handsome man.
Looks up.
Oh, Zol.
Let me help you up, adventurer.
J.O. tries to help J.B. up, but can't.
Wow, you are heavy. Must have bloated well in the water.
Which you caused.
J.B. starts to get up with the help of J.O. Then all of a sudden, J.O. lets go and J.B. falls back onto the floor.
Not I. The gods did. Not sweet, innocent Calypso.
J.B. struggles into his chair.
I thought you were Penelope. What am I doing?
Penelope. Penelope! Who is Penelope? Your wife? Your lover?
What kind of bedroom farce did I get myself into?
You disloyal swine!
J.O. slaps J.B.
Ouch! You are crazy. Just leave me be, please.
You miss her, do you not?
Who?
Penelope?
If that means less violence upon me, then yes.
Really?
Jo jumps into JB's lap.
Really?
Ouch! Get off!
JB pushes Jo away, who falls onto the floor. Jo starts to cry.
Stop it.
JB takes a deep breath.
I'm sorry, okay? I've had a very long day.
JB helps Jo up. On the way up, Jo pokes one of JB's eyes out.
Ah! What was that for?
JB covers the eye poked with one of his hands.
What?
You poked me in the eye. Oh, it hurts. Why did you?
Not I. It was nobody.
I saw you.
Are you sure, Mr. Cyclops? Because I just saw nobody run that way, mocking you.
Ah! Why me?
Yeah, why me? Why Roy?
Roy, stop it. You are not helping. We must remain undercover. All you are doing is hurting us. Trust me. Jo runs and hides behind the chair.
Why couldn't you break into Hennessy's house? It's only a few doors down to the... Where did she go? It's all quiet. Too quiet. All I can hear is running water. Oh, Zol. It completely slipped my mind to turn off the water.
JB runs into the bathroom and turns off the water sources. Jo crawls to the kitchen and starts to scavenge for things. Jo pockets random things, then finds an object that looks like tongs. Jo stops and smiles. Jo turns on the trash disposal. JB stops.
Is that the trash disposal? What is this monstrosity doing now?
JB runs to the kitchen, but stops right before entering the kitchen. JB peeks his head around the corner.
Well, if it's not the brave and daring Odysseus, your Penelope awaits.
Whatever you are plotting, do not do it.
The choice is not mine to make, Odysseus. Choose your path.
Jo holds up the tongue-like object and clicks it like a crab claw while making a monster noise. Jo, with her other hand, points to the trash disposal.
The path I choose is for you to exit and I to retire to my warm bed.
Choose a monster and claim your fate.
You are the only real monster present.
No. Choose.
No.
Roy looks to N, then Tara.
What does Roy choose?
JB takes a step towards Jo. Jo takes something she stole out of her pocket and dangles it over the trash disposal.
Odysseus, what will it be?
Roy, we can explore your lost memories after this performance. We cannot afford to lose. I mean, Roy cannot risk overloading himself. It is too dangerous. Just watch. Jo starts a different monster noise for the trash disposal.
Is that my special...
It will belong to Chariel if chosen.
No, I want it back in one piece instead of many.
The Scylla it is.
I'm scared to know what that entitles to.
Wise, Odysseus, very wise.
A police siren can be heard. JB turns to the front door.
Is that what I think it is?
Jo runs and pinches JB with the tongue-like object, making a monster noise. For all 6 times she does it. Jo pinches JB in various places. The last one to the genitals.
Ouch! Hey! Oh, hey, knock it off! Knock... What?
JB falls to his knees because of the last pinch. Jo looks down and giggles, then runs to the bathroom. Jo slams the bathroom door. Roy grabs his head in pain.
Ouch! Was I?
Roy, what are you doing?
Nothing. I think just remembering.
Well, stop it. We're watching a performance.
Was Roy tortured?
I don't know. What? That would be ludicrous. Just watch. The sirens get closer. JB is limping to the door.
What a glorious sound. This beautiful noise of a siren. My problems are soon to disappear.
JB opens the door and looks out.
Hear that, you old kook? The siren is coming for you. I never have been this excited for the law, but it is driving away? No, 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 come back! Take me with you!
Jo can be heard laughing.
The Oracle has me all tied up in this nightmare, and my only salvation is out of sight. All but absent friends to take my place. Is this my end? Am I to suffer this odyssey of torture until I am no more?
From the bathroom.
Odysseus. Oh, Odysseus.
I am not Odysseus. Or am I? If there will not come to save me, I suspect it will come down to me. But how does one out-crazy a crazy person with a identity crisis?
Look yonder at all the treasures in here. These Kirkonians know how to celebrate.
What could she possibly be looking at in the restroom?
All these streamers and tiny hard candies. Want some, Odysseus?
That cannot be good, unless they knock her out. Though, I do not want her dead in there.
Join us, Odysseus.
No! Yes, that is it. I too shall be part of the fantasy. Play along. If she does not kill me first, of course.
Roy agrees. I will play along.
Thank you, Roy. Now let us learn how this ends. This is crucial.
Oh, Odysseus, come in, will you?
Come out, crew. We sail forward at once.
Why?
To go home.
What is home?
It is where my fair Patricia lives.
Your Penelope?
Yes, of course. Her.
Jo slams open the door, but JB jumps back this time, dodging the door.
Then let us sail
Great. Where to next?
to the ocean.
We are on the ocean.
Jo looks all around.
Oh, yes. We have this bag of wind.
Great. What about it?
What?
What about the wind?
Yes, wind.
Jo mimes opening a bag, then starts running around JB and making wind noises.
Regrets are starting to hear again.
Jo stops and bites JB.
Ouch! What was that for?
I know not. Something about cannibals?
Cannibals?
Cannibals.
Oh no.
JB runs behind his chair.
Odysseus?
You stay over there, understood?
Oh, silly Odysseus, I do not wish you any harm.
Harm? Ha! You have only done harm.
Worry not. Circe is here to serve you.
Jo pulls a mysterious bottle out of her pocket.
Drink,
Where did you obtain that?
drink, Odysseus.
I do not trust you.
It is for I am woman.
What? No.
I promise you no harm, Odysseus. Drinking it will calm you.
Your word is... Come on, Barthur. Get the upper hand. Fine, I will take it.
Excellent.
Jo hands JB the bottle. JB smells it. JB then turns away, puts his thumb over the opening of the bottle. JB then pretends to take a big swig.
Ah, not bad.
Jo starts to laugh cynically.
What?
You cursed women, and by doing so transformed into a pig. Oink, oink.
Jo continues to laugh.
Not I, for I, Odysseus, love my wife, Penny, and also drink an antidote.
No!
Yes. On, wayward med and woman.
Hooray for Odysseus.
Let us rest at this island.
JB escorts Jo to the chair and sits her down. JB goes and gets a bottle of alcohol.
If you insist, Odysseus.
I truly do. Oh, look at this.
Jo grabs a bottle and returns to Jo and presents it to her.
A bottle of lotus wine.
It is,
Indeed, drink up.
if you insist, Odysseus.
Jo takes a ridiculously big drink of the bottle. JB tries to take it back, but Jo puts up a fight. JB rips the bottle out of Jo's hands.
Oh, is that enough? Remember?
Remember what?
We must go home.
Home?
Oh yes, we are near.
I hunger.
Jo starts to walk to the kitchen.
Have you any cattle by chance?
JB stops Jo and redirects her to the front door.
Not in there. In the field, but they are forbidden.
Really?
Jo starts to make a sad noise and stops.
Oh, fine. You can have one. But do not let Odysseus find out.
But you are Odysseus.
I am not he, for I am Homer.
Good. That stupid Odysseus will not outsmart me and have me starve.
Jo runs out the door and looks around licking her lips. JB shuts the door quickly and locks it. JB goes to his chair and collapses into it.
Ah, home at last.
All of a sudden, a sound of broken glass is heard.
Oh no.
The lights fade down to black. Then a neigh of a horse is heard. Blackout. Lights return back to normal. Everybody is clapping. Then it dies down.
Hey, Barthur, this all really happened?
Unfortunately, yes.
I had no idea that you could create a comedy.
A comedy? What are you talking about? Throughout the whole story, I got abused and attacked.
Which made it hilarious. You could have known that Barthur Tiller had a funny bone. Brilliant.
Go ahead and laugh. This tragedy is not just a story, but mostly important, it is evidence.
Oh, lighten up, Barthur. It was a dark comedy, definitely.
That is absurd.
To Woscar.
So was his story.
Listen here, you bald soprano. Sing your lines of nonsense elsewhere.
We are just kidding with you, Barthur. It was very well done, and very humorous.
What did you think about the story, Mr. Roy?
It was
Very educational.
interesting.
Roy.
Was it? Yes.
Your story turned out very well, Mr. Tiller.
Minus all the feedback. I agree.
Do not fret, Mr. Tiller. A story is seen through the eyes of many, and they view it all differently. The important part is that your story was heard and was not ignored. A story does not exist without an audience.
I suppose.
Stands up from behind the stage platform while putting away the stage manager.
All right. Since there is no second part of the story, we have an opening for another story tomorrow. Anybody have a new story to share?
I may have a tale. They're not of recent, yet remarkable nonetheless.
Sounds like a wonderful option, as long as it is not another comedy of errors.
Oh, like Barthur's story show.
Roy, this is not the most tactical line at the moment.
Indeed. Oh, apologies, Barthur. It was too irresistible.
I think it would be more interesting if Mr. Roy would tell us about himself through a story.
That is a marvelous idea.
Roy, I strongly encourage you to decline.
But wait, Roy's amnesia is still in effect.
What a shame. Though thy tales are already ready.
I can help Mr. Roy. I've aided Mr. Speareshake in creating his stories and many others here. If you would not mind, Roy. I mean Mr. Roy.
Well,
Roy, say no.
but...
Roy, this is for your own protection and mine.
If the amnesia is worrying you, I have some ideas for treatment. Treatments differ from separate cases, but it is not impossible to reverse the effect.
Roy, please.
Mr. Roy?
Roy will.
Really?
Really?
Then it's official. Roy, the stage is yours till tomorrow.
Roy, this will not end well.
We will see.
Come, Mr. Roy, you can stay at the clinic tonight. Tomorrow we will start possible treatments.
I'll join you, Mr. Roy. We must talk about the steps of illustrating one's story.
Roy and Morraine exit, shortly followed by Tara. And will exit too.
Tara, mind if we converse first?
Can it wait until tomorrow? I have a lot of work to do. Plus, it will give you more of a reason to stay longer. Good night, Mr. Speareshake.
Tara exits. Barthur laughs and goes with Hennessee, John, and Woscar, who all exit to the bar.
Now this is a story. Hey, Speareshake, what do you think of the idea of Roy, the amnesia man, creating a story overnight?
Well, dreams are the truest form of fantasy from which comes inspiration.
So you could say through pillow talk, Roy will get his story.
Mrs. Crituca, mind if I speak with Billiam alone?
Of course, be my guest. I got all I need. Sleep well, Speareshake.
Crituca exits.
Miss Jane.
Oh, sorry. Good night, Billiam. Mr. Speareshake.
Jane starts to exit. She turns around and giggles, then exits.
Do not mind Mrs. Crituca. She only seeks controversy.
It is not her I worry for.
It was only a kind gesture, Billiam. She will always have space in her hearts for you.
You always know the correct words.
They call me a member of the fine arts for a reason.
Starts to exit, stops.
Where are you staying for the night? If needed, I possess a spare room.
No. I will dwell in my own household of old. Reminisce the days of my simple past.
Very good. It feels right with you back. Farewell, old friend.
And Speareshake wave to each other and exits. Speareshake smiles for a beat until is out of Speareshake's view. Speareshake's smile fades. He turns and kicks a seat or something that will move because of impact. Speareshake composes himself into a state of tranquility. He walks to the stage platform and stands in its center, thinks for a moment, then laughs.
Roy. What's in a name? A Roy by any name would sound as, well, interesting. A wanderer, maybe. Reminds thee of a soul similar to mine. A chance that Roy can be an image of an early form of thee. Nay, though this Roy has some power to enchant the fair Tara, similar to thee. Peculiar. It be skill, not likely trickery. That it must be. Oh, that vile beast, to capture her from thee is a crime of the fullest. I shall not rest, for the scene is set. The queen and a pawn remain safe, while the knight risks all for the queen. What move shall be next? Must be careful, thorough, and abundant. Sacrifice the pawn? For the greater good to save the queen. This must be madness.
Roy enters. Speareshake freezes. Roy grabs a bag that belongs to Tara. Roy does not notice Speareshake.
Roy thinks this is what Tara wants.
Roy exits.
No! The only question left be, to kill or not to kill. That is the question. Ponder that. Ponder.
Speareshake makes an evil grin.
Rest well, Roy, for thus next act shall be thou's last. Prepare to fight measure for measure. Some rise by sin, and some by virtue fall. Good night, and farewell, Roy.
And exits. Blackout.